Alright, so we got which faction is currently losing the hardest in Warhammer 40k. Shout out to boy Majorkill, man. Let's go.
G'day guys and gal. You may have noticed, or maybe not because no one really gives a shit, that my upload schedule has sort of died this month. No, I haven't given up on
vacation, right?
No, I didn't succumb to super AIDS or something. I went to Europe, and what a trip it was. We did DEFCON 1 in Amsterdam, did the Greek island.
Damn, bro, Majorkill, bro. Yo, props to you, bro. Yo, your body's looking nice, bro. Like, pause. But like, bro, you looking defined, bro. For real. The abs is right, the muscles right, the chest right. Man, bro. Hey, Majorkill, bro. Props, bro. You get props over here, bro. For real, yo. I don't know what's you now. I'm gonna be honest with you. This ain't really like my physical like type of. I like being more lean, y'all. I don't want to be like so muscular. But like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, this is a nice build, bro. Shout out to Major. Yo, hey, this is just discipline right here, bro. Honestly. Another thing is, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTubers, I'm pretty sure like their schedule over like June and July was a little like, you know, funky or whatever, bro. I mean, it is the summer, everybody's on vacation, including you guys. I bet a lot of you guys are on vacation or are coming back from vacation. We all know that in June, July, a lot of people, a lot of content creators, they tend to like, you know, take like these couple months off a little bit and just like relax. Like for me personally, y'all know me. I took my my 4-day break at the beginning of July. Bro, in June I was uploading like one video. I was uploading one video a day. Y'all know me. I upload 2, 3, 4 videos a day. And I just felt like I was like, you know what? I'll just play it smart. I'll play it smart, and I'll just like, you know, just upload one video a day and just enjoy the rest of my day, whether it's outside or, you know, just you know, and just enjoying the summer, you know, because I was going so hard in November, December, January, February, March, April, where I was like, you know what? I'm just take it a little bit, take it slow, whatever. God was telling me, yo, take it. God was telling me, yo, take it slow, you know, in the summer. So I did take it slow in the summer, y'all. But yo, we ramping things back up with Battlefield 6. We ramping things up with Warhammer coming through as well. So bro, I love September, October, November, December. I love those 4 months because that's when the most content's coming out, and that's when, like, you know, you get like the PlayStation showcases and you get the Game Awards at the end of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you, hey, the revenue hit like crack in the 80s, even though I don't know what crack in the 80s was like at this. And listen, you get what I'm saying though. It's all like that last 4 quarters, bro. That's when like the most gaming content's out and everything. Like, man, I just love it. Other than that, let's give it to it, man.
Like Milos and Mykonos, went to Ibiza, which was so fun. I then went back to Ibiza.
Ooh.
Did Tomorrowland in Belgium, and yes, my body hates me, but it was a lot of fun. What that does mean, however, is I'm ready to lock in and smash out the rest of the year. We have some insane stuff coming this month. As a teaser, one of those launches includes bringing back a major mini people who've been requesting for over a year. It also includes the launch of something quite close to my powerful faction by far. There is no question about it. The issue is how spread out their power is. Very much Roman Empire vibes. They're fighting everyone and their cat simultaneously. However, they are also in a pretty powerful position. 2 of their Primarchs have returned. They haven't been so united in purpose since the Great Crusade. The Custodes are venturing forth into the galaxy in their thousands, and despite Imperium Nihilus being in a pretty grim spot, it has both Dante and the Lion acting as its wardens.
You know what I say, bro? Yo, shout to G Thug, bro. If it wasn't for G Thug, bro, the Imperium, I don't think that. Okay, let me see. Before Major could even give us the answer, cause let me see. The Chaos, they're good, I think. The Imperium, they might be up there for like people who are losing. The Orks, I hate the Orks. Necrons, bro, them boys is number 1 for real. The Elder, they're losers though. The Elder, they're losers. Like, they're capital L losers. They might be up there with the Imperium. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We can't even countenance the idea of the Imperium being the weakest faction or losing the most. In saying that, if Guilliman died, the Imperium would eat massive amounts of shit.
Yep.
As it's only really being held together because the gigantic blue space Jesus is back in charge. Things could rapidly change if Guilliman once again decides he's a much better duelist than he actually is and gets murdered by Fulgrim.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Again. Speaking of chaos, they also haven't been this powerful since the Horus Heresy. Almost all of their Trider Primarchs and Legions are active, with the ones who aren't very likely soon to be.
Yeah.
Abaddon and Vashtor recently succeeded in their Arcs of Omen campaign ambitions, putting themselves one step closer to some kind of obscure superweapon.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, like... you know, I'm gonna let it play for a little bit. Hold up.
The galaxy's biggest pain in the ass. Fulgrim is about to do something weird and gay.
True.
Has been a nerd and so on. Sure, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The Death Guard and their Primarch have been benched extremely hard. But with the Great Rift allowing Chaos to basically appear and attack anywhere...
Yo. The Chaos, they're never going away. Even though these guys, even though they did get, you know, they did get the beats or whatever, when like after like the Horus Heresy, whatever. The Chaos, they're so hard to like get rid of. They're not gonna. I don't think that they're losing the hardest at all. I don't think so. I definitely think it's either the Imperium or like the Eldar. The Chaos, bro, they're just too diabolical, bro. And like the Chaos, but there's like 4 of them, right? Isn't it like well, do y'all include? Yeah, comment down below. Do y'all include Malice? Is he like a? Is he like an official thing, or is he canon? Or sorry, is he what is it called, y'all? Non-canon or like a part of the actual thing.
At any time, they are in a very strong position. The extra warp juice in the galaxy making it a lot easier for a shitload of demons to appear. So no, Chaos is definitely not losing. And unlike the Imperium with Guilliman, killing Abaddon wouldn't actually do much to slow Chaos down.
And I'm gonna say this, yo. To Abaddon or like any like Khorne demon or Slaanesh demon, whatever, yo, heads up to all of them. No lie to you, bro. Yo, let's say like I'm walking in like, you know, the Chaos or whatever, bro. And like, let's just say, for example, like, if I hear any disrespect towards like me or Vulcan or my salamanders, bro, let's say it's like Slaanesh, or let's say it's like Fulgrim, right? If I hear any disrespect towards me, salamanders or Vulcan, not gonna lie to you, bro, I'm legit walking up to Fulgrim or Abaddon or Angeron or whoever it is, bro, or Slaanesh. I'm walking up to them, bro. I'm legit gripping their shirt up like these, bro. I'm slamming up against the wall. And I'm gonna say this, yo, don't ever talk about my squad ever again, yo. Yo, I'm gonna drop their shirt, I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna walk in slow motion, bro. They're not gonna do nothing to me.
How about the Tyranids? Well, many believe that the setting is getting kind of pointless because eventually the Nids will just eat everyone. On top of that, victories against the Tyranids seem pointless as they always go the same way. Tyranids attack, they get slaughtered, the Swarm Lord appears, the Swarm Lord dies, the Tyranid fleet is decimated or even destroyed, at great cost to whoever they fought. However, it turns out to be just one tendril of a Hive fleet which is never beaten, because even if you take out the main Hive fleet, there will always be splinter fleets that survive, grow and become the new main Hive fleet. Did you know that Hive Fleet Behemoth is still in the setting despite being the first Tyranid fleet to arrive and despite being destroyed in Ultramar? I get it, you don't want Tyranid colour schemes to become unlore friendly because the Hive Fleet is now extinct, but it does get a bit lame. But I've gotten sidetracked. There are images online like this which make it look like the galaxy is about to get fucking gangbanged by a gazillion Tyranids. However, it's important to remember that these images are not canon. For all we know, the majority of the Tyranid strength is already in the Milky Way, making the Nids an actually manageable threat. After all, why would they fight so hard and so desperately if they knew they had an infinite mega army about to arrive?
True.
However, even if all Nids are currently deployed, there is still an absolute shit ton of them, and they certainly are not in a weak position, especially since creating new horrors like the...
You can't get rid of these guys, bro. Bro, that Hive mind, bro, got... Like, legit, that Hive mind is pumping out like 1 billion Tyranids a second. Like, for real. It's like... Bro, it's like my GameCube from like back in the day. Like, bro, that thing is on 24/7. Like, bro, bro, yo, the Hive mind, bro, yo, it hasn't had a rest since the 70s, bro. Yo, that thing is pumping out Tyranids like there's no tomorrow. For real, y'all. Like, it's crazy.
How about the Orks? Well, the Orks are an interesting one. They are very cyclical, going from immensely powerful to immensely weak very quickly. Just before the Great Crusade, Orks were one of the most powerful races in the galaxy. They were everywhere in great number, the most numerous hostile race that the Emperor's Crusader hosts encountered. However, a galactic-scale genocide that culminated in the Ullanor campaign knocked the Orks on their ass and almost made them extinct. However, soon after the heresy, the Beast would arise and make the Orks the most powerful threat in the galaxy once again, before they were then once again clapped and driven off. In the current setting, the Orks are numerous, numerous, however with their loss to the Tyranids at Alpharius are in a rough spot. If it wasn't for Ghazghkull and his ultra wire of a metric fuckton of orcs, they wouldn't be very relevant. So while orcs aren't exactly ascendant right now or given much love as a huge antagonist, unless someone defeats Ghazghkull and destroys his war, they're in a pretty solid spot at the moment. A faction that's a bit less solid at the moment is the Eldar. Yes, they are a dying race, but GW should probably cut them a break. The Inari plotline went nowhere and has now more or less been abandoned.
Bro, hey, bro, the Eldar, bro, yo, they're looking like the prime, like Cleveland Browns, bro. Like, they're looking nasty. They're looking disgusting, bro. Like, their record, like, they just got L after L after L. Bro, they're like, yo, I don't want to be funny, bro, but they're like the Dallas Cowboys. Like, they can't get a win. They can't get a win, bro. Like, I feel so bad. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Eldar, I think they're the faction who's losing the hardest, bro. Like, I haven't heard a good thing about the Eldar, bro, since water was, like, invented, bro. For real. Like, legit. Like, I haven't, like, bro, like, I feel so bad for them.
Final nail in the coffin was Eldrad himself ditching them in search of a better solution to the Eldar's capacity. For example, Baal Tan was shattered and now operates as a moving fleet. Eandon was decimated by the Tyranids and now is mostly populated by Wraiths. Ulthwé is currently under attack by a united Night Lord Legion led by Decimus and so on. Maiden Worlds are slowly and steadily being destroyed, mostly by Tyranids, and can never be replaced. And the Dark Eldar are just sitting in Comora, which itself is having a shitload of problems. So whilst GW is giving them an incredible range refresh, including a new Phoenix Lord, they are getting bumfucked in the lore, and there doesn't seem to be anything on the horizon that gives them a path to get back on top. How about the Tau? Look, I actually do have an appreciation for the Tau, even as many of you do not. They try their best and, to be fair, are expanding, adapting and growing. However, all of their recent sphere expansions, which are like their Crusades, have ended pretty terribly with minimal gains and massive losses.
Here's what I'll say. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to agree with Majorkill right here, y'all. I actually have gained some respect for them. I'm going to keep it real. At first, I was a hater. At first, I was... I was roasting these guys in every single video, but they earn my respect. I'll keep it real.
So contending with and
they do.
Of the other factions. For example, Shadow Sun and almost 2 entire spheres worth of warriors could not stop a small fraction of the Death Guard from entering the Startide Nexus, only winning because the Tau God appeared and fucked shit up. Likewise, the Tau have been fighting against the Raven Guard and White Scars, 2 pretty minor Imperial forces, and have been stalemating at best, which, look, I'm not mad about. It's lore-friendly. The Tau is a smaller, newer empire and isn't as warlike as the other factions. So while it may be hard to say that they are losing the hardest, they definitely aren't winning anything either. What about the Necrons, the Skelly Daddies? I often say that out of all the factions, the Necrons have the most potential. They have the best technology, the most bullshit hacks, are immune to the warp, and the Tyranids have a hard time eating them.
Hey, they're number 1. Yeah, I said it. They're number 1. Yeah, bro. As a matter of fact, bro, I'm lucky to even be alive right now, bro. I owe these guys money. These guys are number 1, bro.
The greatest issue... Dawn of Fire novel, where Guilliman himself fought them, it's safe to say the Necrons aren't going anywhere. They are an absolute nightmare to fight against, especially when united. Usually when G-Man takes command of a war zone, the war zone will soon be a victory for the Imperium, but even with himself present it was hell. However, we did get a pretty awesome scene where it was revealed that the Emperor's sword could also permakill Necrons, frying their reanimation protocol, which did...
You don't say. Interesting. You said the Emperor got this, right? Like the Emperor can... Okay. I gotta make a call later, yo.
Make a Necron Overlord go, oh shit, as suddenly it wasn't fun in games anymore. But no, I don't see the Necrons losing much, since their only real predator appears to be themselves. Now for the Leagues of Votann. The Leagues are the Necrons on the block, and as such it's hard to say how they are going in the win-loss situation. We do know that they are an empire in decline. Their safety in the core of the galaxy has been compromised, their ancestor cores are starting to get dementia, and they are forced to mine further and further out.
I don't really know about these guys, y'all.
Threats, but overall they are pretty content on the sidelines doing their thing. So out of all the factions of 40k,
I guess it's the Elder.
currently losing the most.
It's an Eldar.
The Imperium is hard pressed. However, they haven't suffered a catastrophic defeat since the fall of Cadia, and every time they do lose, they get a silver lining, whether it be the line returning or the Necrons learning to fear death for the first time in 60 million years. Chaos is in a very strong position, able to attack anyone and everyone at the same time, with a limitless, powerful as hell army, so they aren't losing anything. Likewise, the Necrons are powerful as hell, especially as they've been rallied and aligned to very
they're number one,
such as the Silent King or
they're number one.
Orcs would potentially be on the losing team if it wasn't for Ghazghkull commanding.
I wish, bro. Man, I pray for their downfall every day. Yo, listen. I pray for their downfall every day, bro. For real.
The largest army in the setting. The Tau and the Leagues of Votann are an interesting spot of just sort of doing their own thing. The Tau have never been more powerful than they are now, so it would be strange to say that they are losing the hardest, and the Leagues aren't involved enough yet to be winning or losing, or even have much of an interest in playing. Although I wish the Tyranids were losing, they are way too numerous, and it's a coin flip whether or not they will eventually win from overwhelming numbers. So sadly, even as an Eldar player, I have to admit that the Space Elves are eating the most amount of
Told
shit.
you.
They have been losing a lot, and the times where they win, they eat.
It says she got me on a ringtone. Are you talking about the pink phone? Yo, G-Thug. Let me just... G-Thug. I don't ever want to be that guy, bro. Like, I never wanted to be that, like that type of, like, you know, what's the word? Bully. Like, I don't want to be a bully, bro, but, like, I can't lie to you, bro. Yo, G-Thug, the next time I see you, like, we're cool and everything like that, bro. But stay away from my girl, bro. Stay away from my girl. This is my girl, okay? This is my woman, bro. Stay away from her, bro. At once. Right now. Yo, I'll get Vulcan to handle you. Yeah. Stay away from my woman, bro. Or I'm gonna be honest with you, or I can really handle my own problems. Yo, G-Thug, you don't want me to walk up to you and like grip your shirt up like these and force you up against the wall and really talk my ish to you. You don't want me to do that to you, because I'll do that to you. Stay away from my woman, bro.
It's so much fat dick that they may as well have lost. Unlike every other faction, Eldar losses are also permanent. Maiden worlds cannot be created, craft worlds cannot be built, Comra cannot be replaced. Eldar also breed slowly, and although their numbers are significantly higher than they were 10,000 years ago, whenever they lose something significant, it's gone for good. I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive GW for the Eldar's current war situation. There was so much promise with the Inari. An Eldar heist book where they steal the final Khorne sword would have been dope. I'm also worried that with Fulgrim returning, he's gonna fuck up the Eldar even more. Who knows, maybe Fulgrim's return will create an opportunity for the Eldar to become Ascendant, but I would sooner bet on a midget boxing match than that happening. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel...
Shout out to the boy Majorkill, man, for this one. This was actually like a really short video, but man, shout out to all y'all for the support over the past few days. You know what, man, for over the support, bro, for the past year, man. I really appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much. It's been a wild ride, man. Yo, we got Battlefield 6 dropping in October. I can't wait for that to come out. But we got the beta dropping next weekend, y'all. So I'm really excited about that, man. I cannot wait. I'm recording so many Battlefield 6 videos, putting them up here on YouTube. And thank y'all so much, man, for the support. I really appreciate it, man. I definitely needed that 4-day break earlier in July last month, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Just like Majorkill, I took it a little easy in June and July, but you know, we're in August right now. Sooner or later, bro, we'll be in November. So we gotta, you know, listen, we gotta lock right back in. I'm back to uploading two to three videos a day. You know, obviously, man, like, you know, a lot of games are coming out right now, bro. A lot of trailers are coming out. We're still gonna be checking out Warhammer every single day. Gonna be checking out gaming every single day. So, hey, man, content is back, man. We get right back to. I know a lot of you guys are coming back from vacation because you guys got school or work or whatever. Hopefully, you guys had a really good summer. But let's lock right back in, man. Let's lock in like there was no tomorrow, bro. Other than that, man, thank y'all so much. You know, for coming through, liking the video, subscribing to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's my goal. And so if you guys are watching, man, make sure you guys subscribe. You know, help your boy, you know, complete his goal, you know. Other than that, man, I'm going to see y'all next time out. Bye, everybody.